But before then, here's Gordon with today's sports.
Thank you. Good evening. The man who's been appointed as the figurehead for Hearts supporters in their efforts to buy the club says his priority is coming up with a credible bid. Edinburgh South MP Ian Murray, a lifelong fan, was asked to be an independent chairman uniting 6 different groups. But it already appears not everyone's totally behind him. They say politics and sport shouldn't mix, but the debate over the future direction of Hearts has been so fierce, Ian Murray will need all his parliamentary skills. His new role is to lead a takeover bid on behalf of the fans.
6 months ago, the fans didn't think they were going to have a club to support at all. So the expectation level is that we want to see a secure future for Hearts, and then we will put together a credible bid for the club. If that's accepted, then we'll be honest with the fans going forward about what the future holds.
The collapse of Vladimir Romanov's business empire in Lithuania means there's confusion about who would actually approve a sale of Hearts. But Murray says he won't be getting involved in discussions around Ukio Bankas and Ubig.
What we need to do is just deal with the current board of Heart and Midlothian Football Club. That board will then have to decide whether or not any bid from anyone, including the fans groups, is a credible bid. If they decide that they want to put that to whoever is controlling the strings at Heart and Midlothian Football Club, then that's up to the board to do so.
Ian Murray's appointment followed talks involving 6 supporters groups, the intention being they're all working to a common purpose. But tonight, signs that all is not as harmonious as might be hoped.
We have no problem with Ian Murray as chairing a group which will in some way receive the information from the Foundation of Hearts about how we intend to complete and finalise our plans for all of this, and almost like give us their blessing for it all. But we won't be relegated to just another fans group.
One former Tynecastle insider who's been advising the supporters consortium says this is no time for mixed messages.
They've got to go out there to the wider fan base. They've got to convey a message and a vision of what Hearts looks like in the coming years, and they've got to sell that to the supporters, because ultimately any fan ownership vehicle means supporters putting their hands in their pocket, and I think it's important that they do it once and they do it right.
Whoever's in charge next season will be boosted by news from the SPL today that the ban on the club signing players will be lifted at the end of the current campaign.